Hey guys, Aubrey here. Well, it's time I thought to do another rig tour and a bit of a tour of my full setup. I've done one a long time ago. It's probably changed a bit since then. There's a lot of different things that have changed since then. So a bit of a Christmas special, guys. I thought I'd do a bit of a tour rig and my whole setup. I'll go into it a little bit more than I did last time. I've only got one piece of new equipment coming. I'll do a new video on that one. That is the Clubsport DD Plus. Will be coming very soon, so I'll be doing a review on that, and I'll be reviewing that with my new camera that I'm using now. I just want to start out by saying, guys, hope everyone has a good Christmas and New Year and holiday period. Stay safe, enjoy, and have a good fun sim racing. Just wanted to say that this is probably going to be a bit of a Christmas special, what I'm doing here, because I don't normally do these kind of videos. But I thought I'd show you guys, time to show you guys what my setup is at the moment. So basically, I've had probably in the last year, I had a few changes. When I first started this channel, I was on the Logitech. And then I upgraded to a Thrustmaster TS PC, and that was a fantastic wheelbase. Very happy with that. But I wanted to go direct drive, and I wanted to have you know, the nice direct drive smoothness and feel. So we've got the CSL DD. Currently have the CSL DD, but yeah, in the next few weeks, the DD Plus Clubsport will be coming soon. But there's that, guys. Also, if you like my content, guys, just wanted to say hit that thumbs up. It really helps my channel. It's a small channel still, so it really helps the algorithm if you do that, guys. If you want to see more of my content, racing content, just hit the subscribe button. But yeah, we'll get onto my tour. So we're going to start by my PC. I'm just going to pick this camera up. Actually, no, we won't start with the PC. I'm going to start with my camera. So basically, I'm using the... to tilt that down, using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Gamer Muscle did a bit of a review on this camera. Blew my mind how good quality it was for what it is. It's a fantastic camera, and the reason why I wanted this one, I'll put a picture up on the video. You should see it pop up anytime. It has the camera is actually on a gimbal, so that, you know, you can sort of move around. It's super smooth, 4K 60 frames per second. Obviously you can lower that resolution and then have a 120 frame per second frame rate. So that's the camera I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using that for reviewing as well, and I do think it's probably a good enough quality. It's got a little function there for doing, say, reviewing on an item, where it stays constantly focused on an item. When I point it up close to the camera, it will stay focused on that. So I thought that was a good feature for this camera. Anyway, that's the camera, guys. The next thing we're going to go on to is the PC. So I'm going to flip the camera around. My PC has changed a bit lately. The biggest thing being the graphics card, and the graphics card is the Suprim X MSI 4090. Absolutely outstanding. The performance of the 4090 has just blown my mind. It is just incredible, and it works really well with running high resolutions and VR. Just, you know, it works so well. I'm still using the Ryzen 9 5900X CPU. Nothing is overclocked. The actual Ryzen self-overclocking, motherboard overclocking does that quite well anyway. I'm very happy with that. Use 32 gig of 3600 megahertz RAM. The lights in there I'm using, well, the fans I'm using are the Lian Li fans. It's a Lian Li case as well. Only just fits in there, that graphics card, as you can see. So, I mean, if they get bigger, the graphics cards, they're going to need a bigger case again, but that's pretty much all you need to know on my PC. Very happy with that. It's really good for running VR. And while we're on that, I've got the LG C2 42-inch OLED, 120 Hz. Fantastic monitor. I'm tempted to run that on my rig because while we're on that, my other monitor is the G9, as you can see. The G9 is a fantastic monitor, and I'll use that mainly for just doing racing. When I'm not recording, my current editing software that I use is DaVinci Resolve. It doesn't support, because I use a free version, it doesn't support that resolution, but I did have triples, as you guys might know, but I stopped the triples because it was just a bit of a pain for my setup where my rig is as well. The doorway over there, it sort of took up a lot of room, so I got that because I'll use that monitor and VR as well while I'm not recording. It's just good fun to use. It's a great monitor. It's 240 Hertz QLED. It's not the OLED version. So that's the G9 I have there. There's my VR headset. We've got the HP Reverb G2. Still using that. Still a fantastic headset, guys. And only now with a 4090 can I run that at 100% resolution. It just still really good headset. I know the people saying the Quest 3 is a good one, you know, maybe one day, but I'm still happy with that. If you're happy with it, why move it along, you know what I mean? So that's the VR we're using. We'll stay over here. I'm using the NT USB microphone. The current microphone I'm using is the onboard one with this camera. I do have the DJI Mic 2, which is a wireless mic that came with this camera. If I'm doing some rig driving, I'll use that wireless microphone. It'll be very handy, but most of the recording with this, I use that microphone, guys. That's what you hear me with most of the time. We move down to here. Got the old PS5 controller. Use that when I need to. I do have a PS5 down there. It's not in the box, it's in another room, but I'll be using that with the DD Plus, Clubsport Plus. Be fun just to play some Gran Turismo with that. So I have that. My other wheels, guys, I've got the Fanatec F1 wheel there. As you can see, the podium. I think that wheel did come with a podium wheelbase, but I bought that from someone. He bought the wheelbase. He hadn't used that wheel. Really enjoy using that with F1. Fantastically built wheel. Yeah, really well built, and it comes with the QR1. I use that with GT3 as well, or GT Racing, anything that doesn't need a round wheel. I have the McLaren GT3 V2, but I don't use that at the moment. It's got no quick release on it at the moment. I barely use that. My go-to wheel is that one, and for a round wheel I use the WRC wheel. It's also a great wheel. It's also quite cheap as well. So while we're over here, guys, we've got the Fanatec Shifter. I still use that. Had a bit of an issue recently with static. Fixed that problem where it fixes on the internet, so I just had to pull the top off it and disconnect the plugs, and I think it's just when you touch the board and ground the circuit board inside, fixed the shifting problem I had. It was you know, going to reverse when you're in first and all sorts of stuff. It was quite annoying. Anyway, that's all fixed now. That seems to be working. So as you guys know, I use the CSL DD with the boost kit, and I've got that front and side mounted. Then I got that with the rig setup, and the rig I'm using is the Next Level Racing GT Elite. Very happy with it. It's very stable. The only probably downside is this seat does have a bit of movement in it. Super comfy and super adjustable, which is probably why it's a downside, because it's because the back moves on it. It tends to move around a bit, but yeah, so maybe I might upgrade that at some stage. But yeah, when you're hitting the brake pedal, it tends to squeak a bit and push back. And while we're talking about the brakes, I use the V3 pedal set, Fanatec. Still very happy with it. Don't use any dampers with it, still use it out of the box. I still really enjoy using that. The headphones, you can see they're a bit old in the tooth now. Still exceptional sound quality. They're the Sennheiser Game Zeros, I believe. And I think the next ones I'm going to have to go wireless, but yeah, as you can see, yeah, they're getting a bit old and worn. But when I'm not playing VR, I use those. I have my headphones and speakers plugged into this Creative Sound Blaster USB. This thing is unbelievable. It really does produce good surround sound as well. It is a really good headphone app, in my opinion. So these kind of USB sound cards, or any sound card for that matter, are really well paired with headphones like these, like the Sennheisers or any other studio quality headphones. They're just outstanding sound quality. The speakers, I've got these old creative speakers, can't even remember what they're called, but the sound quality is still absolutely sensational, which is why I've still got them. And they came with the subwoofer down there as well. Awesome sound quality. Until I find something better than these little speakers here, I'm going to keep using them. Why upgrade when you've got exceptional sound quality? I'm just going to keep using them. Using the Logitech peripherals here, so I'm using the Logitech Lightspeed keyboard. It's just the best upgrade I've done recently. It's just unreal. You can just sort of plug it in to charge it, and if you want to use wireless, you just unplug it like it is now, and you can just carry that over to the rig. You know, that's the other thing too on my rig I forgot to mention. I got the keyboard and mouse tray as well with next level. Bought that when I bought the setup, as well as the triple monitor mount, which I don't have the triple monitor arms on there at the moment because I'm not running triple monitor. But yeah, I do have the triple monitor frame there. I've just got a little tablet there I use for a HUD sometimes. You guys probably saw a video on that I did. Setting that up is really good fun to use when you're not in VR. Yeah, and the bench I'm using too, I think that was from Officeworks. It's a nice deep bench, which is good because I'm using that big LG 42-inch monitor there, TV. So it's a good distance from gaming. And the chair I'm using there is the chair from IKEA. Doesn't look comfy, but boy is it comfy. It's really adjustable in every way basically. Really good lumbar support, which is good for my back as well. The sort of back, neck, headrest is all adjustable as well. Really good seat, highly recommend to use that. That's a fairly recent upgrade as well. I think that's it, guys. I reckon we're just about done. That's pretty much my setup. Might not be much for some, but probably started all this maybe 2 years ago now. Started with a Logitech setup, and I had a next level rig. I can't remember what that was called, but very flimsy, especially when I went to the CSL DD, even though that's only 8 Newton meters. That rig that I had there was still very flimsy, but it was a good start. And the Logitech, as soon as I got into the sim racing, that was it. I was hooked, and then upgraded from there. So I had the Thrustmaster TSPC after the Logitech, and then I went to obviously the CSL DD after that. Yeah, big upgrade. Just blown my mind when I went to direct drive. Really looking forward to the Clubsport DD Plus. That's going to be a big move up for me. Constant 15 Newton meters of torque is going to be a big thing for me. But it's all going to be about the detail. That's why I got that. I can also use it with PlayStation, but yeah, it should be a nice upgrade from the CSL DD. So I'm really looking forward to that. Should be getting that in the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye out for a review on that one, guys. I think this camera will be good paired up for the review. With a bit of editing, I should be able to do a pretty good review on that. I know there's already reviews on it, but I'll just do my own thing with it. I'll also do a bit of a difference between the CSL DD and the DD Plus Clubsport. It would be nice for people to know, what it's like to change from the CSL DD to the Clubsport, and just what it generally feels like, and I'll let you guys know what that feels like as well. So anyway, guys, like I said, enjoy your Christmas and New Year, and hope you like my rig. Hit that thumbs up, guys. It really helps my little tiny channel, helps the algorithm, and remember, if you want to see more of my content and racing, hit that subscribe button, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.